Hello, my beautiful people. Day 17 of 365 days. Woohoo! Day 17. Today I want to talk with you about something that I continue to struggle with, which is organization, organizing, being very strategic with what you have to do and set up your goals. And I said that I am very organized in my head, but when I have to actually do it, one by one in a piece of paper or something like that, I tend to forget. I tend to get overwhelmed, and I have this vicious circle where I start being organized. I start making schedules and everything on a computer or on a phone or on a piece of paper, and I keep it for 2-3 weeks, and afterwards everything gets mashed into my head. But anyhow, I want to talk with you about, because today is my last day of my vacation here in Europe, in Italy, in this beautiful forest. Went for a walk, and as I saw these trees, as you can see, these trees behind me, they are all organized, different types, and where everything goes. And I remind myself how important it is to have this organization skill into your life, because sometimes it's fun and it's awesome, like in a vacation, to just be free and do whatever and let yourself flow. But in the same time, sometimes it's very important to have a strategic organization, to have certain tools, certain tasks, and follow them. So, because we are humans and we tend to forget sometimes certain things, and we can, especially when you have so many things happening. And today I was like getting my luggages ready and organizing everything. I had my mom there in the back of my in my back, helping me, and it's like, oh yeah, this has to be put, let's put this here, and then don't forget about this. And she make lists, and sometimes I make fun, I make fun of her, because like, you're so strict and so organized. But it comes a place and a time where you need to bring this skill into you to help you, because otherwise everything becomes chaotic and become like a chaos, like it becomes so overwhelming. And I tend to overwhelm myself quite a lot, especially when I have so many things happening now with getting ready to leave Europe, and then preparing my stuff as I go home for my upcoming workshop. So I have a lot of things I have to prepare now for then. And then when I get home, I have other lists and other things I have to do. And as much as I sometimes, laugh, or as like, I laugh at my mom, that's like, she's so strict and so organized and all these things, I realize that it's very important to embrace that part that I'm lacking, if I can call it, or is not my forte point, my strength, and focus on that to develop it. Because more I want to grow as a human being, as performing, as speaking, as coaching, and inspiring and motivating and helping and guiding other people, I had to realize that these skills that are not quite my strengths now, they're important to focus on those and learn more and become a little bit more strategic and better at that. Because when you want to do something in your life, yes, you can freely leave it, you can just go with the flow, as they say it, but in the same time it's important to focus on what are my priorities, what is more important to me. And literally, my mom told me a thing that I really, really appreciated on her to teach me this, is that literally, when you have too much things in your head and in your mind, put it on a piece of paper, because in your mind you see it and think it differently than when you actually see it on a piece of paper. So take a piece of paper, a notebook, or whatever that is, and make a line in the middle of the page and write that down, your priorities, the things that they are a must that you have to do. And then on the other side, on the right side of the page, write the things that are important but not like critical or urgent to do now. And when you do that, you start seeing them, and sometimes you will realize that maybe the things on the right that you thought they're not priority, they become your priority in that specific day. And when you write it down and you see it, then you can highlight maybe 1, 2, or 3 maxim that you want or have to do, it's a must to do in that day. So then, even as a celebration of yourself. At the end of the day, you can cross it off or check it and highlight it that you did it, and that gives you the sense of more confidence in you, and also you feel good that you upgrade yourself to a skill that you thought is not your forte point, because in the end everything is teachable. Even emotions, my forte point, even organization, that is not mine. Everything is teachable as long as you are willing and you want to do this. So I am excited to come back home, but in the same time I have a little bit of a sadness of leaving here, but my goal is to come back here next year and continue to create better memories here and organizing my time and my life so I can make this possible for next year. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below, let me know if you are organizing geek, if I can call it, or you are someone like me that are still struggling with that, and let me know how you handle and how you prioritize your life and how you help yourself. If you have some tricks or tools, share it with all of us. Thank you so much, and until then, live joyful because you deserve it, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah.